Hey family, welcome back. Listen, I have a message from the Holy Spirit that there's somebody that wants to get next to you. Um, I'm getting that for some of you, this is a very close family member, and for others of you, this is a past person, someone that you've been away from for a while, and somebody that you may be in no contact with, or either if you are in contact with this person, communication is very, very little or limited. And Spirit is saying that this person wants to rekindle a bond, a friendship. I'm getting this is somebody that if you were a family member, you guys were family and friends. Y'all did everything that friends did. If this was a relationship, it was the type of relationship where you guys spent a lot of time together. This is somebody that wants to get next to you. This is somebody that misses your touch, misses your words, misses the bond in the connection. But whether this is a family member or a friendship, this is somebody that took you for granted. This is somebody that didn't realize what they had in you as a family member or a friend or a lover and a friend until it was gone. Because they say you never miss your water until your well runs dry. And you never miss your baby until they tell you goodbye. You never miss your water till your well runs dry, because as long as you got water in the well, all is well. But it is when you are faced with having to build new connections with people that are unlike the people that you have known and been familiar with, or even if you have been in connections, and that is the truth, with people before, there are some connections that are like no other. There are some lovers that are like no other. And as long as you are in this connection, you don't really value the connection like you should. This person wants to rekindle that spark, because something about your presence makes people, it encourages people, it inspires people. This is your natural personality, Spirit is saying. This is somebody that you may have gotten into a kerfuffle with, or had a very, very serious disagreement with, because of their actions or their lack of action, or the way they disregarded your connection, the way they disregarded your loyalty, the way they disregarded how you cared for them. They didn't realize until you were no longer there. Much of the time, how it is when we lose, and that is the truth, when we lose people in our lives, and when they're gone, then we realize that this wasn't just an ordinary connection. This is somebody that wants your forgiveness, and they're thinking about the apology that they never gave to you. They're feeling like it is more than likely too late, or too much time has passed by. This is somebody that you didn't tell them they needed to change, but you always guided them towards change. You always try to encourage them to be a better person and become the best version of themselves, in which in turn they took it offensively. You never criticized them to bring them down like the people that are in their lives right now, Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying they're somewhere where they're talked about in their face. People are low-key sending out subliminal messages of You know, a friend in need is a friend indeed. When somebody is in need or they need you or you're in a position of power over them, these things are being silently but subliminally held over their head. This is somebody that didn't have the courage or the strength to change, or they didn't think they needed to change. They were happy with themselves as they were, and they were falling into this false sense of self based on false friends and fake family members that was like, well, you know, that person is always telling you to do this and do that. They're not accepting you for how you are. You need to be somewhere where you're able to be yourself. Listen, don't let me be myself to the point where I'm gonna wreck the car and wreck everybody around me. I'm gonna hurt myself and hurt everybody else that's around me. I don't want those kind of friends. I want somebody that's gonna hold me accountable for my bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm not gonna like it, no. Because and that is the truth. When you are being held accountable for some stuff that you don't like, it doesn't feel good. But neither does change. Change does not feel good, but it is necessary. Because if you fail to change, you fail to evolve. If you fail to evolve, you fail to grow. If you fail to grow, then you are stunted and you become stagnant and complacent in a place where you're not being productive, where you're not being fruitful, where nothing is manifesting for you, where you cannot be abundant. You can't help yourself and you can't help anybody else. 12:34 on the clock. This person is being forced, now that you're out of their lives, to heal their inner child. Because this is where the problem stems from. Somebody feels as though, or they know that there were a lot of things that happened in their childhood that molded them into who they are now. And they're trying to repress the hurt and the pain that they feel because of this. But at the same time, they're realizing and they're knowing that they need to let go and heal from this, because they're always going through the same cycle and having to live in a state of regret, because they always lose those people that mean the most to them, that love them the most and want the best for them. And all Spirit is saying is that if you want authenticity, you must be authentic. If you want love, you must give love. And if you want friendship, you must be a true friend. It's time out, and this person knows it. They're stuck in a life and a cycle of people that don't do anything productive. All they do is have a good time and party, but they're knowing that the lights are almost out at the party and it's time to move on. But this is somebody that where they are, they're having to be very guarded. They can't be vulnerable in a situation. This is somebody that used control tactics and been very manipulated, but now they're being controlled. They're being manipulated. This is somebody that is doesn't want to release the past, doesn't want to release or surrender the pain, but they're being forced to purge this out. This is somebody that is going to be forced to go through a dark night of the soul to complete a cycle. This is somebody that is watching you. And they're watching your growth, and they're watching your glow up, and they're watching as you glow up how you are becoming the person that they so desperately desire to be. And you're also the person that they also desire to be next to. But they're realizing now that without doing the work, they're going to continue to go through these unexpected storms. And now they're just sitting back waiting for a message. They're dreaming about you. And you may be having dreams about them because this person is wanting to come and sow a seed into your life now. They're tired of the rejection and not reflecting on what's real. If this is your message, family, let me know. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. And the Holy Spirit is saying that to keep working on your spiritual activation, you are becoming one with your highest self. I love you guys. Keep going, keep growing, and I will catch you on the next one.